Today I'm replacing the fuel pump on this 2003 Toyota Highlander. Let's get inside and get access to that fuel pump. All right, to get access to those rear seat bolts, we need to remove this forward piece of the deck board and pull those clips out. Now with that seat back carpet removed, we can see that these 14mm bolts on that frame are exposed. Let's go ahead and grab those. And we need to remove those plastic trim pieces. Let's get a screwdriver. All the plastic bits and bolts are going to go right in there. Pull the carpet away from the trim, just kind of fold it back. I'm not going to buy a new fuel pump. I'm using a salvage unit from this low mileage 2003. So you can see on this car, I just folded the carpet up and I only took out that driver's side rear seat. Let's get this panel removed. So I'm going to stick the cat claw in there and just give it a twist to pop it. And that kind of just breaks the seal on that adhesive. It's pretty sticky stuff. Once you have it, you can just kind of pry it up like this. So have a look inside there. That's the top of the fuel tank. See all that dirt and debris, rocks, all sorts of stuff. Let's get that out of there. I don't want that going inside the tank. Just got my air nozzle here. I'm gonna blow this out. I don't want it getting inside the car either, so let's just cover it up like that, and then I'm just going to blow inside of there and get that dust out. Oh yeah, that's much better. We got America's favorite libation here. I'm going to take this straw and just direct it at the connector there. A little bit of a squirt. One more here. I've got one more trick to show you. And that's these fuel hose release pliers. To press that release tab there, heard it click, give it a little bit of a twist and a pull. There we go. Now this fuel hose just pulls straight up, just like that. I'm going to put this lock back in place here so I don't lose it. There we go. All right, let's get these 8mm bolts all around. We're going to set that over here on top just to get it out of the way. At the bottom of the sending unit right here, it's resting on top of the fuel tank, and now it's not going to fall back in. Let's have a look at this hose here. It's got that white orientation mark, this right here, and that's to line it up. When you put this hose back on the new sending unit, you want this white line to match up with the end of this here. Just a short amount here. I'm going to fish this through that hose clamp. Got these hose remover pliers. This is going to just push the hose off of the fitting. Just like that. You want to push hoses off. If you grab and pull, it kind of stretches that hose out and makes it much more difficult to remove it from the fitting. So now we can just angle this sending unit like this. We can get that strainer sock out, and also the level sending unit here, this float, we can get that out also. Here we go. So we've got this little strainer sock, and this is the float that I was talking about, which acts on this arm, and that'll tell you how much fuel you have in your tank. All right, here is the new used fuel pump. Let's get this old one out of here. This hose just pulls fuel from the other side of the tank on the passenger side of the car and pulls it over to here, which is the driver's side. All right, sock and the fuel level sending float go in first. Now we can get this hose on here. All right. This is the seal. Make sure that's in good condition and gently set it on top of the tank. And then back in here, we have the cover. And then line up the holes with the fuel tank. I've got a wobble extension here and a shallow 8mm. This should make it easier. Oh yeah, it fits in there a lot better. All right, let's just run them in with the impact. There we go. Make sure we put the lock back in there. And we can plug in the connector for the electrical. There we go. I'm going to leave it just like this, and I'm going to run the pump just to make sure it works and no leaks. I've got you closer to the pump now so you can hear it and see it. Let's see if it leaks. Running. We got no leaks. All right, let's just get the tools out of here. I can put the cover back on and just press it. That adhesive will just reattach itself. It won't be as sticky as before, but it should be okay. Just keeps the dust out of the car. Now we can put the carpeting back and the seats, and we're good to go. Well, I've got to get going on the rest of the project here, but that playlist is going to be right over here, so you can click on that and follow this Highlander project. I'll see you in the next one.